Facilities for people diagnosed with a mental illness are scarce in the valley. We found out that many people seek help from churches, and one priest tells us they could use some assistance.
That's right. They want to learn the resources to help a person when they come to the church. Well, the National Alliance on Mental Illnesses is asking all churches to get involved with a letter. Our Channel 5's Angela Vargas opens the envelope to find out what that message is.
In the letter, it shows how mental illness can impact everyone. It shows resources to prevent a serious injury or even death. NAMI visited Valley churches to get this message out. We visited one of them. The church can be a safe haven for many people.
They know all about dealing with spiritual problems. They know all about financial problems. They know about many things, but they're not real equipped to deal with mental illness.
The National Alliance on Mental Illness RGV Executive Director Stephanie Contreras plans to help keep the clergy updated on resources.
We try to go into the churches and let people know that we exist and that we're willing to help any way we can with persons or family members who have mental illness in their family.
We were able to go with Contreras to St. John's Episcopal Church in McAllen. Contreras approached the church to present a letter.
Thank you for allowing me to address a subject that none of us want to deal with.
It's a 5-minute presentation to let people know about mental illness.
The letter talks about a little bit of a personal view on what happens to a family when there's a mental illness that occurs, and then it talks about what we can do, and it really stresses the point, and this is not necessarily FaithNet, this is what I chose to put in it, about suicide prevention.
St. John's Episcopal Church priest Jim Nelson started his seminary training in a federal mental health hospital in Washington, D.C. He recognizes the signs. Now he wants others to.
Everybody deals with mental illness in some way or means, particularly people that are in my vocation.
Nelson believes all churches in the Valley need this information.
This is a presentation that in some form should be in every congregation, regardless of denomination or non-denomination, because we all need reminded that, one, that it's out there, two, there are resources. Those are God-given resources.
Contreras explains 1 in 4 people in Texas will either have a mental illness or a family member will get a diagnosis.
Suicide should not happen. It just should not happen. People do not want to die, they just want the hurting to stop. We can help the hurting to stop.
She goes on to say a person with a mental illness is 8 more times likely to be a victim of a violent crime than the suspect. The National Alliance on Mental Illness conducts free support classes for anyone wanting to learn more about coping and dealing with a mental illness. We'll have the letter on our website at krgv.com. In the Channel 5 News studio, Angela Vargas, Channel 5 News at 6.